Your brain goes blank. Your mouth won't move. And you think, I should know this by now.
You've listened. Your mouth won't move. You've even practiced. But when it's time to speak, nothing comes out.
That doesn't mean you're bad at English. It means your brain is overloaded, not broken.
In this episode, we're not giving you more rules. We're giving you the mindset shift that confident speakers already use.
Because you don't need perfect grammar. You need the right habits, the ones that make English feel easy, even fun. Welcome to the PP Podcast, Practice English Podcast. I'm Welly, here with Danny. And today's episode is different. We're not just teaching English. We're helping you retrain your brain to think in English naturally.
If you've been learning for months or years, but still can't speak with ease, you're not alone. It's not about moving abroad. It's not about having a private tutor. It's about shifting how you think, listen, and practice every day.
To make it easier, we created a free PDF with vocabulary, speaking tips, and practical exercises from this episode. You'll find the link in the description, download it, and follow along.
This episode is for learners who understand English, but struggle to speak. We'll share daily habits that actually reprogram your mind, so English becomes effortless, automatic, and finally, yours.
So grab your headphones, clear your distractions, and let's start making English part of the way you think, not just something you study. Let's be real, most English learners aren't stuck because they don't know enough words. They're stuck because of what's happening inside their mind. They freeze. They hesitate. They avoid speaking because they don't feel ready.
And here's the truth. If you wait until you feel ready, you'll wait forever. Fluency isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, making mistakes, and growing through them.
What really holds people back isn't grammar, it's fear. Fear of being judged, fear of sounding silly, fear of not finding the right words.
But communication isn't about being perfect, it's about connection. Can you express your idea? Can the other person understand you? That's what matters.
Once you stop chasing perfection and focus on progress, everything changes. You stop holding yourself back. You start speaking up, even if it's not perfect.
And that's where confident communication begins. Not in books, but in real, messy, honest attempts to speak. You're not waiting anymore. You're moving forward, starting now.
Let's flip the script. If you keep telling yourself, English is hard, your brain believes it. It starts looking for proof to make that true.
But what if you say, English is easy for me? Now your brain searches for ways to support that belief. It shifts your focus from fear to confidence.
It's not magic, it's mental training. Just like building muscles at the gym, you strengthen your language mindset with daily practice.
Start with affirmations. Say it out loud. I can speak English. I'm improving every day. I don't have to be perfect to speak.
That's how children learn. They don't wait until everything sounds right. They try, they laugh, they keep going. No shame, no fear.
Adults often forget this. They aim for perfection and get stuck. But fluency is messy at first, and that's okay.
Your mindset is the foundation of your progress. If you shift how you think, you'll shift how you speak.
From today forward, you're not just studying English. You're rewiring your thoughts to believe I'm becoming a confident English speaker.
And now, let's talk about real-life strategies to surround yourself with English without buying a plane ticket. You don't need to live in London or New York to be surrounded by English. What you need is intention and a few smart habits.
Start with your phone. Change the language to English. Now, every time you scroll, you're learning.
Next, your thoughts. Don't say, I'm going to brush my teeth. Say, I'm brushing my teeth. Your inner voice matters.
Look around and describe what you see. The sun is shining. My coffee smells amazing. This. Meeting might take forever.
That's how your brain starts thinking in English because it's connected to your real life.
Another trick? Talk to yourself. Yes, out loud. In the mirror. In the kitchen. Anywhere.
Say things like, how am I feeling today? What's the plan? Let's stay focused.
Want to make it visual? Label your world. Use sticky notes on your fridge, your mirror, your door.
It's not about perfection. It's about exposure. The more you live in English, the more natural it becomes.
Before we move on, here's something to think about. What's one place in your home you can start labeling today?
Grammar books have their place, but they won't teach you to speak in real life.
That's where many learners get stuck. They wait for their grammar to be perfect and never actually speak.
But children don't learn that way. They don't think, today I'll study the present. Perfect. They just speak.
And they make mistakes. A lot of them. But that's how they grow.
So stop memorizing rules. Start learning full sentences.
Like, I'm getting ready. She's going to the market. They're playing football.
Repeat them. Use them. Make them part of you.
Natural speaking isn't about sounding smart. It's about being understood.
So speak, make mistakes, and let grammar catch up later. Just like it does for native speakers.
Let's take this one step further. We'll break down, simple, powerful words from this section to help you build confidence, one sentence at a time.
Let's pause for a moment and go over some of the most useful words we've heard so far. These are small but powerful.
They show up in your thoughts, in your routines, and in the way you talk to yourself every day.
Mindset. Definition. A way of thinking or believing about something. Example. If you change your mindset, learning English becomes much easier.
Repeat. Definition, to do or say something again. Example. I repeat new phrases several times to remember them better.
Progress. Definition. Forward movement toward a goal. Example. Even speaking for 5 minutes a day shows real progress.
Label. Definition. To mark something with a name or description. Example. I labeled everything in my kitchen with English words to help me learn.
These aren't fancy words, but they're real. They help. You talk about what you actually do every day.
So use them, speak them, make them part of your world, starting now.
So, you've learned new words. You've practiced them, alone. But when it really matters, can you use them?
That's where many learners freeze. Not because they don't know English, but because they're afraid of saying the wrong thing.
Real communication isn't about remembering everything. It's about being able to speak, even when you're unsure. Even if your sentence isn't perfect.
Here's the truth. Most native speakers won't notice. Small mistakes. They care more about clarity and confidence.
So how do you build that confidence? You simulate real conversations. You practice like it's real life daily.
Imagine you're at a cafe. Hi, what would you like to? Drink? I'll have a coffee, please. Would you like anything to eat? Yes, 1 croissant.
Now try it yourself. Create a simple two-person dialogue. Play both roles out loud. It might feel strange, but it works.
You can also rehearse daily situations. Ordering food, asking for directions, talking to a friend. Say it. Hear it, own it.
And the best part? This isn't just speaking practice, it's preparation. So, when a real conversation happens, you're already ready.
We'll show you a method that turns this kind of practice into real communication skills. And it's easier than you think.
Confident speaking doesn't come from one big effort. It's built through small repeated actions, and repetition trains your system to respond faster.
Think of a song you know by heart. You didn't memorize it in one sitting. You heard it again and again, until the words just flowed.
That's what you need with English. Repetition creates automatic recall. Not just understanding, but speaking without hesitation.
Start with short, useful sentences. I'm getting ready for work. I need to buy groceries. I'm learning English every day.
Say them out loud. Daily. Don't just read them. Repeat. With rhythm, tone, and natural flow.
A great trick: record your voice. Then listen and compare it to native speakers. What sounds off? What sounds natural?
You can also use audiobooks, podcasts, or language. Apps. Pause. Repeat. Copy the way it sounds.
Just 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference. It's not boring. It's powerful. Because every repetition brings you closer to ease and clarity when you speak.
And if you think this only works with a partner, think again. Next, we'll show you how to keep practicing even when no one else is around.
No speaking partner? No problem. You can still improve your English on your own.
Many confident speakers started this way. It may feel strange at first, but talking to yourself works.
Narrate your actions out loud. I'm making breakfast. I'm writing a message. I'm getting ready to leave.
This helps turn passive vocabulary into active use. It makes English part of how you think.
Try mirror practice too. Look at yourself. Speak clearly. Notice your tone, your expressions, your progress.
Want an extra challenge? Use your phone. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute. No script, just talk.
Then play it back. Listen for what sounds good and where you can improve.
It builds confidence. You start realizing you know more than you thought.
This is your personal training space for natural English thinking. No pressure, no audience. Just you and the language.
And that's where real growth begins, when you practice, even when no one's watching.
Next, we'll show you how to measure your progress so you stay motivated and keep improving.
Let's be honest, sometimes it feels like nothing's changing. You study, you speak, you try, but where's the progress?
It's there. You just haven't looked closely enough. Progress doesn't always shout. It whispers.
That's why tracking matters. You need to see how far you've come visually, clearly.
Start small. Record your voice once a week. Just talk about your day, then save it.
After a month, listen again. You'll hear the difference. Fewer pauses, better flow, more confidence.
Or keep a journal. Write 3 short sentences each. Day, what you did, how you felt, what you learned.
A few weeks later, flip back. You'll see real progress. On the page.
Another tip? Use a simple checklist. Mark every day you practice. It builds momentum.
And celebrate small wins. Did you hold a full conversation? Understand a podcast? That counts.
Clear and confident speech isn't built in one big moment. It's hundreds of tiny ones, stacked together, day by day.
Track it, see it, believe it.
Now let's go over a few powerful words from this section, so you can talk about your progress with confidence.
Let's go over some powerful words we just used. These aren't just vocabulary. They describe what you're actually doing, building natural communication step by step.
Exactly. They're practical, action-based, and perfect for daily English practice.
Track. Definition. To observe and record progress over time. I track my speaking practice every week by recording voice notes. Fluent. Definition. Able to express yourself easily and clearly in a language. Example, I don't need to speak perfectly to be fluent. I just need to be understood. Repetition. Definition. Doing something again and again to build skill or memory. Example, repetition helps me remember full sentences, not just words. Reflect. Definition. To think carefully about something, especially your experiences. Example, at night I reflect on what I learned and how I spoke English that day.
These words are tools. They help you talk about your learning clearly and confidently.
So don't just learn them, use them in your journal, in your voice notes, in your mirror practice.
That's how they stop being just vocabulary and start becoming part of who you are as an English speaker.
Sometimes the real problem isn't time, it's the hidden habits that slowly break your progress.
Let's go over some common mistakes. And more. Importantly, how to fix them.
First, studying only grammar. It feels productive, but it keeps you stuck in theory. If you never speak, you won't develop real communication skills.
Second, chasing perfection. Waiting for the perfect. Sentence usually means saying nothing. Confident speakers make mistakes. They just keep going.
Third, skipping speaking practice. You can't think your way into confident speaking. You have to speak your way into it.
Fourth, learning too much at once. Focus on fewer words. Use them often. That's how you build real skills.
Fifth, comparing your English to others. That creates pressure and shame. Your path is yours. Focus on progress, not competition.
And sixth, quitting too soon. Natural communication takes time. Some people stop right before the breakthrough.
So here's the reminder. Small steps, taken daily, beat. Big leaps taken once.
You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep showing up.
Let's talk about what confident English speakers really do differently. It's not about knowing more. It's about using what they know consistently.
They don't wait for the perfect moment. They speak during messy, real-life situations, at the store, in the mirror, on the phone.
They repeat on purpose. When they hear a phrase they like, they say it again and again until it feels natural.
They don't hide from mistakes. They expect them. They learn and move on.
Skilled speakers ask questions. They take notes. They try again and again.
They think in English on purpose, not just in class, but while brushing their teeth, cooking dinner, or walking outside.
They also create with English. They write journal, entries, text friends, leave comments. They don't just absorb English, they produce it.
And most importantly, they don't give up, even when progress is slow, even on hard days.
Fluency isn't magic, it's momentum. One phrase, one small win, one more sentence at a time.
You've made it to the end. But this is actually the beginning. Everything we shared today only works when it becomes your habit.
Not something you try once, but something you repeat daily. Think of your mind as a muscle. Every time you speak English, even to yourself, you're training it.
The more you show up, the easier it gets. And when it gets easier, it gets fun.
You don't need to feel ready. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start speaking. In the morning, on your commute, in quiet moments before bed.
And when you think you're not improving, look back. Notice how your sentences are longer, how your hesitation is shorter, how your confidence is louder than your fear.
We're proud of you. You're not just learning English. You're becoming someone new, stronger, more natural, more confident.
And don't forget, you can download the free PDF with all the tips, words, and exercises from this episode. It's right in the description.
Now, watch the next episode on your screen. It's the perfect way to keep your momentum going. Your English transformation starts now, and we're right here with you.